best creepypasta of this October, created by Soul Studios. A farmer gets cursed by a demon by becoming immortal, but there is a catch. He has to make sacrifices for it to stay. Hello, my name is James. I was a big fan of the Halloween celebrations. We always had parties and free candy, and that Halloween night I found a Halloween special that scared me for life. It was created in 1998 and it was called a Halloween Cemetery. It started with a farmer with a carved pumpkin on his head. He stared at the camera and said, "Hello everyone, it's me, Mr. Halloween!" Then he pointed at the cemetery and unlocked the gates. Then out of nowhere, he seemed sad and he stared at a tombstone. It was written, "Rest in peace, Jacob Simmons, 1975 to 1998. Then he whispered, "This is where my brother was buried. The reason he died was because of the demonic rituals he participated in. Some demon took his soul." I felt depressed while watching this segment, but I kept watching. The next scene was about a small cabin. Mr. Halloween opened the door and entered it. Inside the cabin, it was pitch dark and there were no windows. The Halloween man seemed to be talking to himself, but I was unable to see anything. He said, "I will do as you say, master." Then I heard a demonic voice whispering,
"Thank you for gifting me these children. Now be ready to become immortal."
Then Mr. Halloween said, "Hey, what are you doing? That wasn't a part of the plan." Then I thought I heard a violent crack. The cameraman opened his flashlight and Mr. Halloween was dead on the floor. The cameraman screamed and ran away. The cabin door slammed shut. I closed the TV in shock and I cried. Then I placed a carved pumpkin next to my window. After I came back from trick-or-treating, I saw a note under the carved pumpkin, and it stated, "Thanks for watching my episode, and I'm always near. Happy Halloween!" My name was written on that bottom right corner of the note. I thought this was a prank by my brother, but he was gone to his friend's house to party. This is when I got worried, so I called my parents, but I received no response. Then I remembered that they didn't follow me home. I started to cry uncontrollably, and I heard Mr. Halloween saying, "Hey boy, join me in the cemetery." I somehow was forced toward the voice in my upstairs bathroom. That's where I saw my parents' bodies. Their heads were replaced with carved pumpkins, and their normal heads were next to them. I panicked and passed out. But before passing out, I remember Mr. Halloween staring at me with a sharp knife and covering my mouth. And then I woke up in some kind of old decrepit barn. There was a table with sharp tools in front of me, and a large man wearing a jack-o'-lantern and farmer's clothing. He walked toward the table, grabbed the saw and said, "Yes, another child for my master. He will be so proud of me." I was freaked out and tried to untie myself from the chair I was on. "What is wrong with you?" He held my two arms on the chair and laughed. "You see, kid, I'm immortal now, and to keep this up, I must sacrifice others. You should be proud to be his next gift." I kicked his stomach and he fell on the ground. Then the ropes untied themselves with enough force. Then I ran outside and I saw that he was on my tail with a shotgun. He shot me 3 times. Thankfully he missed and I took the bus that conveniently arrived just in time. I have no idea how he could have found me, but I think I'm better off with not knowing that. Don't trust strangers no matter how nice and entertaining they may be. Thank you for listening to this story. Have a happy Halloween!